Since Jaxus is gonna die anyway, we can get rid of it. Oh yeah, that's right, we can do it. Damage to any target. Let's go. I totally forgot about that. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. It's MTGGnome here, and today is an exciting day because new Capenna is finally released on Arena. Yes, our first commander is going to be Ziatora, the Incinerator, the Dragon Mummy. She's 3 in black, red, green, 6/6 flying. At the beginning of our end step, we may sacrifice another creature. When we do, Ziatora, the Incinerator, deals damage equal to that creature's power to any target, and we create 3 treasure tokens. Now, this is really exciting, just from the simple fact that we can make 3 treasure tokens at the end of our turn for any creature being sacrificed, whether it's a non-token or a token. That just screams so much value to me. So what we're going to try to do is just get all the good effects that help us out with creating tokens, having creatures dying so we draw cards or our opponents lose life. And not only that, but we're also playing some big creatures that don't have a lot of mana cost. Things like Rotting Regisaur and Shakedown Heavy. Shakedown Heavy is a new card. When Shakedown Heavy attacks, defending player may have us draw a card. If they do, we untap Shakedown Heavy and remove it from combat. So it's a really good card to get us card advantage or get damage through, and it's also a 3 mana for 6, and then we can sacrifice it with Ziatora and have Ziatora deal 6 damage to the opponent or anything that we need the damage to go to. It's a pretty good little combo, and you'll see that a lot with a lot of the effects here we have with Ziatora. We're running things like Corvold, of course. Corvold is just really good in the deck. Since we're sacrificing a lot of things already with Ziatora, we're also running things like Deadly Dispute, Harrow, Yahini, things like that that helps us sacrifice our creatures. Corvold is just going to be really good in the deck. You can really interchange them between commanders. You can have Corvold be the commander or Ziatora be the commander, but we've seen what Corvold can do, and Corvold is just really broken anyway. I think it's more fair for him to be in the 99. We're also running cards like Chainer, Nightmare Adept, Timeless Witness to get cards back from our graveyard that we sacrifice with Ziatora. We're also running some token enablers like Jadar and Chatterfang to really help us get those tokens out. And then we're running a bunch of good cards that have die triggers like Junji, Atsushi, and Kura the Balanced Sky, all the legendary dragons from Kamigawa. I mean, they're just so good, right, at getting us triggers. So we'll get their abilities plus the extra abilities from Ziatora. I think it's just really, really solid. And you'll see from the games that a lot of the value just comes from Ziatora hitting the field and it being able to stay. We got lucky a couple times where our opponents didn't have removal, but that's magic for you. Demogorgon Titan is really good. 4 mana for an 11/10 that works with our deck by having us sacrifice creatures. If we sacrifice it with Ziatora's ability, we'll be throwing 11 damage at something and making 3 treasures. So the deck is just really solid. It's really fun to play. Everything kind of synergizes with each other, kind of like a weird way. We're running 37 lands. If you count the MDFC lands, we're actually running 38, I believe, 39 with Malika Rebirth. We shouldn't have a problem with getting our land drops, but you know, the Shuffler in Arena is just so broken, I think. You'll see that a lot of the games we actually had problems with getting our lands out. So usually in a deck like this where we're running so many treasure tokens, I wouldn't put that many amount of lands in, but we really need to hit our land drops, and we need to make sure that we get to high costed cards over here with like Harrow, Springbloom Druid into the north. So we can play these and definitely get up to here. We don't want to be missing land drops. And as you'll see in the games that we needed these cards and we needed these amount of lands because we could not draw lands to save our life. So the only card that's not in here that maybe you might want to add in the deck is Revel in Riches. I didn't add it because I thought that our 5 drops were really good. You might be better off replacing Angrath, the Flame Chain, with Revel in Riches as just another win con for the deck, but I did not. So you can do what you want with that. Dark Ritual also is not in here. I just couldn't find room to put it in here because I would definitely wanted to keep the Dragon Master Outcast, and I couldn't really find anything else to take out for the Dark Ritual. Maybe Mind Stone, but I like the effect that we can draw a card with Mind Stone, so I didn't want to take that out either. So definitely up to you guys. This is just my build that I thought was pretty fun. If you guys like the video, consider subscribing. I'm doing a bunch of other Capenna commanders, and the next one I think I'm going to do is Gaida, Font of Hope. So if you like what you see, please consider hitting that like button, hitting the subscribe button, and helping the channel out. I know this intro is a little bit more longer than I wanted it to be, but just wanted to have you guys look at the deck list and see how Ziatora is going to actually play out. So with that, let's get into the deck and let's see how it performs, shall we? Okay guys, we are up against Tergrid, God of Fright. This is exciting. It's my first time playing the deck because Arena had some problems today, so you know how that goes. We are gonna keep this hand. I think it's pretty good. We are running Ziatora, the Incinerator. This is really exciting. We're playing against Tergrid. We don't have a lot of removals, so we might be in trouble. We play Phyrexian Arena. Hopefully we can get at least one turn out of it to maybe draw a green card, because everything in our hand is green. Nope, just more black. That's okay, as long as we get land, we'll eventually find a green source to play Harrow to give us 2 green sources. So we discard, we decline. We'll just lose 3 life, that's fine. Blood Artist. That's good, we'll play that. Torment of Scarabs. That's gonna be bad. So Master Girl. We might need to play, nah, let's wait. I was gonna say we might need to play Blood in the Snow, but we should wait till Tergrid comes down before we play that. We're not gonna block, because we can't anyway, so... Ooh, Phyrexian Obliterator. That's dirty. Let's throw away the, let's throw away the... Ooh, I mean, I really don't want to throw away the Kogla, but... You know what, let's throw away... No, let's throw away Kogla. We're losing life from Phyrexian Arena, we're losing life from... Could big score here. Let's destroy all creatures. I would have attacked there to get the treasure, but we don't want a Phyrexian Obliterator to have us deal 2 damage. We'll get back to the Magda. Alright, well, I guess not. Tergrid's Lantern. Yeah, Tergrid's Lantern's really going to screw us up. We're going to die before we can even do anything. Let's throw away Gnawbone. We'll sacrifice Phyrexian Arena. Finally, a green source. We're gonna have to pay 2 life for that, but... Pretty sure he's got removal for that. We might lose here just for the fact that we did not get the green source till very late in the game. We're gonna have to discard. So discard the Haunted Ridge. Alright, we'll sacrifice the Woe Eater. It's gonna sacrifice him to itself anyway. So, that's fine. Oh, we would draw Great Hinge. We'd draw Great Hinge right there, wouldn't we? Let's see. How can we still stay in this game? I don't know how we would be able to. Let's throw away the Witness. Yeah, let's throw away the Witness. We'll play Llanowar Elves and then play Harrow. Play Harrow at instep. At their instep or whenever they feel like doing it. 6, 7, 8, 9. They can Tergrid's Lantern. Okay, so they no, they only have 8, but 5, 6, 7. Oh, they only have 7. So play a land. They have 8. They can Tergrid's Lantern us 3 times. Ooh, Onyx is bad, especially if they start playing Instants or Sorceries. Oh man. We're gonna play Harrow here. We're gonna sacrifice a yeah, sacrifice Swamp. Go get 2 green sources. Or I guess now it'd be green and a red since we have Llanowar Elves. No, we need 2 greens. We have a bunch of green stuff in hand. We can discard Jax's. Jax's comes down with haste if we blitz it. No, let's get rid of Swing Broom Druid. That will actually help us ramp, but that's okay. I think it's time we play Ziatora. Yeah, I think it's time we play Ziatora. We're gonna sacrifice the... Oh, the Onyx makes us actually get rid of Ziatora too, doesn't it? Didn't think about that. We might have to blitz Jaxus in here. What's this card? This card, the Jadar, I guess. And we can play the Great Henge, right? Yeah, play Great Henge. Can we blitz Jaxus? Yeah, unfortunately we're gonna lose Ziatora here, but that's okay. We can blitz just to get a card onto the battlefield to swing. Yeah, we can save that too because he might have removal.
That's another demerit.
Since Jaxus is gonna die anyway, we can get rid of it. Oh yeah, that's right. We can do it. Damage to any target. Let's go. I totally forgot about that. Now we can probably Timeless Witness the Kogla and we'll get Kogla back to kind of deal with these enchantments here. If they target Ziatora, we might as well just let it die, right? Got 5 cards in hand, so got a lot they can do. Ooh, Skull Raid. Let's do this actually right now. Get rid of the Llanowar Elves. We draw cards and then we can discard the ones that we really don't need. Okay. We can get rid of Shatterskull Smashing and the Forest here. Now we still have the mana for Tamiyo Safekeeping. Oh yeah, we're looking good. We're gonna take 3 life, man. We're looking good, baby. Oh, we shake down heavy. Let's Timeless Witness. Soul Shatter. We don't get to keep Ziatora. That's unfortunate. Yeah, Soul Shatter gets around Tamiyo Safekeeping. But it was definitely to be expected. Should have known they should have had a Soul Shatter in there. And then I guess we'll lose the 3 life still. I kind of want to keep both the cards in my hand. Oh, we can give back other things as well. Kogla's gonna be good. The thing is though, if we play Kogla, we lose all our mana. So we'll just play Shakedown Heavy. Draw a card. Okay, that's not bad. Choose a non-land card from it. That player discards that card. Ah, well, they're definitely going to get rid of the Kogla. Alright. We're going to lose 3 life. The thing is now is like, I can play Ziatora, but might just be better off playing like Ghostman Dragon and Yahenni. Yeah, let's do this. Take 3 life. Play Tamiyo Safekeeping on the Ghostman Dragon. And then we can play Ziatora. They can remove the Shakedown Heavy from combat. And they do. Able to get rid of the token, deal 4 damage to his face, make a bunch of treasure tokens. God. What is this commander? Grim Tutor. Okay, so he's gonna go find a board wipe, probably. I would have liked to have it Sushi there when he board wipes, but probably won't happen. So he has 5 mana. He can go get like Kroxa Fate or something that'll help him out. to deal with the board state. Or he might not have nothing at all. 5 mana in your whole deck, you should definitely have something to deal with a board state like this. Taking a while to go look for something. He found something finally. Let's see what it is. We got the Snakeskin Veil, so if he tries to target something, we should be okay, but unless he has a board wipe, board wipe's going to be the only thing that really saves him. Don't tell me that's what he went to go get. We'll sacrifice that. And, I think that's game, man. Wow. How did we come back from that? That's insane. Ziatora. Woo! Okay, we're up against Gutmorn. What's up with us playing against discard mono black decks? What the hell? This is really a good hand if we had more land. Kind of want to keep it just because we have Chatterfang. Playing Rotting Regisaur against Gutmorn, that might be really bad for us, so let's mulligan that, actually. No red source. No red source. We mulligan this, too. What is going on? We'll throw back the Blood in the Snow. Wow. Are you kidding me? All red cards in my hand. We have the Chainer, so we can get back, like, Morbid Opportunist and shit like that. You know what, let's get rid of the Dragon Master Outcast. We can get that back with Chainer really easily. We can't play anything turn 2 anyway, so we might as well crack the Fable Passage. Might as well crack it. Guess I'll get a black now. We don't have anything green here, but we might. And with him making us discard cards, it's not really beneficial for us either, so that's just bad. Play Morbid Opportunist. I don't know, maybe I should have played Llanowar Elves. Guess I'll give him that. Gives me an Arcane Signet, which isn't that bad. You know what is bad? Is us not drawing any land. We'll play the Arcane Signet that you gave us. Yeah, us not having no lands really sucks. I guess they're getting mana screwed as well, which is good. We'll block. Him not attacking with the Elder Fang tells me he doesn't have like a thing to remove our creatures. Storm's Wrath is good. We would definitely lose the Morbid Opportunist, but while he doesn't have lands and discard effects while Gutmorn is out, we might as well just do it right now. I like that. And we draw a card. Beautiful. There's Rankle. So it's a good thing we got rid of that. We got rid of that Gutmorn. Draws us a card, which is good for us. I can play Chainer. I can play Chainer here. Discarding the Woe Eater. Yeah, we'll get rid of the Woe Eater. And then cast Dragon Master Outcast. Maybe I should have casted Llanowar Elves. Give us more mana. Alright. That dies. So he's gonna make us sack a creature. He's gonna make us sack Chainer, which is unfortunate. But waste not. It's just so good in these discard decks. We're gonna block because he's gonna make a sacrifice anyway. Oh, he makes us discard. Well, I guess we discard the forest. We kind of need Shatterfang. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even... I forget about the Waste Not's abilities. Whenever I discard anything, he gets value. Waste Not's such a good card in discard decks. Oh, wow. Of course. I guess we try to play Ziatora here. Unfortunately, we don't have a creature to sacrifice. That's what Shatterfang was for. So we didn't draw a removal spell. He's just getting so much value though. Is this card Rankle? Alright, let's get rid of Rankle. So now he's gonna... do we sacrifice Kogla to deal 7 damage to him? Kogla's gonna die anyway. Pretty sure it's just some removal. Yeah, now he's gonna get rid of Ziatora. Which definitely you should do. I mean, I do not blame him at all. Blood in the Snow is pretty good. We have 1, 2, 3 snow sources. What can we get back? We can get back Gadrick. Create a treasure token for each non-token creature that died this turn. So that'd be 2. We get the tokens. We get Gadrick. We could also get Shatterfang, but Shatterfang's not really going to do much for us here. We get the Dragon Master Outcast. We have something to, if he doesn't destroy it, we have something. We have that dragon next turn to deal with. Let's bring back Gadrick. Unfortunately, he doesn't haste, so kind of sucks for us. But we get the mana from Gadrick's ability. Gotta love the removal. Phyrexian Obliterator. That's Faithless Loot. Wow. 1, 2, 3. We don't have. If we drew the Rotting Regisaur, we could have played Rotting Regisaur and Ziatora and won here. Yeah. That's unfortunate. We're gonna go to second main phase. So he doesn't have the mana to do whatever he needs to do on his turn, on our turn. So he's definitely going to destroy the Rotting Regisaur. So why would you play Gutmorn knowing that I don't have any cards in hand? You're just giving me value at that point. No removal? That's just GG's. Am I missing something? Wow, we actually won. Holy crap. I didn't think we were going to win that one. We had Rotting Regisaur and we had Chainer Nightmare Adept, which both of those cards effects like made us discard cards. And so us playing against a Gutmorn deck was not the ideal scenario to have those cards, but we actually still won. Wow. I'm really surprised he didn't have removal for that Rotting Regisaur. Man, what is up with us not drawing our lands? That is ridiculous. Kalane, Jadar, Meathook Massacre, Goldspan Dragon, Thalia. This could be like a really fast deck. We might need the Meathook Massacre, but we don't have another black source. Kalane will help with that though, because we're gonna get black with Kalane. Yeah, let's keep it. Springbloom Druid is also good for us here. I mean, I'm running 38, 37 land in the deck, something like that. We're still not drawing lands. So Thalia is going to make Meathook Massacre cost me one more. That could be a problem, but not really. Play Kalane, and then we play the Jadar next turn. Or we can play Springbloom Druid next turn. It depends, really. We're not going to block as first strike, so Kalane would just die. What is he going to put the one counter on? Probably Thalia. You'd probably want to make Thalia as big as possible. We could put this on the red side, but if we do that, we can't play Springbloom Druid this turn. Let's put it on the... let's use... What is Springbloom Druid? It's a 1/1. But we're going to be tapping Llanowar Elves. We don't want Llanowar Elves to come in with the treasure. Tap the green, sorry. And then we play Springbloom Druid. Get rid of the black, we'll go get another black, and I guess another red. The thing here though is that if we play, if we play our creatures out and he has a board wipe, then we're just kind of screwed there. What is this? So cost 2 less to cast if you have no other creature cards in hand. Other creatures you control get +1/+1. We can take out the Luminarch Aspirant. Yeah, they could stop getting counters. Us not hitting a land there was very bad. I guess we play Goldspan here then. We could also play the Jadar. Yeah, but I kind of need this mana for Ziatora. So let's not play Jadar. If he has the Intrepid adversary, then we're just kind of screwed there, aren't we? Ziatora comes down as a 6/6. We really don't need it to come down. So we'll just block. We might actually need to Meathook Massacre here. But if this last card is like Teferi's Protection, we're kind of just screwed anyway, aren't we? Yeah, we're kind of just screwed even if this is a... Actually, let's swing in with Goldspan. Make a treasure. And then play the Meathook Massacre. Gotta love it. It's exactly why I kept that hand, just for the Meathook Massacre. We gain all that life. Oh, let's go. Wow. That was devastating for him. Devastating. This might be where we meet our maker. We're 3-0 with the Ziatora deck so far. We haven't played a control deck. Well, we have played control decks with removal, but counter spells and other things, bounce spells, we haven't played that. Meathook Massacre probably isn't that great here. Tamiyo Safekeeping is. Meathook Massacre just depends on what they're playing. If they're playing a bunch of creature bounce spells or creature blink effects, then we might be able to Meathook Massacre pretty good, but and they go first, so that kind of sucks. Let's keep it. Let's hope for the best, I guess. We'll play Arcane Signet turn 2. I don't know what I want to play this one. Maybe the red, since we have the Goblin Anarchomancer. Yeah, we played on the red. We'll play the Arcane Signet, and then next turn we play the Anarchomancer. Because we can protect the Anarchomancer if they try to bounce it or something. I think we're playing a straight up control, like counter spells and such, because they have the Nico Eris avatar as well. We might be okay. Vizier Deferment, nothing wrong with that. That's really good value. You know, when I first saw Fibblethip, I didn't think it was going to be that great of a card. I really didn't. Let's play Goblin Anarchomancer. but Fibblethip is actually not bad. 2 mana to draw a card, and you can just keep blinking it as well to keep drawing cards. And you have the extra benefit of if you exile it, I mean if you play it from your library, you get extra cards. Not bad. Usually I would trade, but kind of like having my Goblin and Narcomancer out here. Oh man, no land, really? I guess it's starting to really catch up to us, isn't it? That's really bad. Guess we'll play the Morbid Opportunist. Hopefully we draw land next turn. Wow, we've got mana screwed all 4 games. We eventually catch up in the first 3 games, but didn't draw lands in those games. We wouldn't have never caught up. So maybe we play the Crux of Fate. Ah, we can't even play the Crux of Fate. If we don't draw a black, we might not even be able to play Meathook Massacre. That's really good for that type of deck. I'm not a black source, so that kind of sucks for us. So we can do this. Sack the Gadrick. Wow. Well, there's our red source, but I mean, there's our black source, but I don't think we're gonna be able to do anything about the board state, especially if he gets rid. Okay, no, he didn't leave up counters. So I could have played the Tameo safekeeping there, but the reason why I didn't was just because I kind of want to keep that for Ziatora. Man, he's just getting a ton of value. He's keeping his hand full. Surprised he didn't keep that teleportation circle. Liliana. We can play that. We can play the Crux of Fate. I think I'd rather play the Crux of Fate. What is... Yorion's a 4/5. Elspeth Conquers Death doesn't hit Meathook Massacre. 3, 4, 5, 6. We have just enough to get rid of Soul Harder. And then if he plays Yorion, Elspeth Conquers Death wouldn't be able to hit anything on our field. Yeah. Let's do the board wipe. I know, like, it really sucks that we had to use that right now, because he's got a full hand. Oh shit, there's Teferi.
I know my responsibility. No time for a break.
Untaps 2 lands, so if he has a counter spell, then we just screwed. Dragon Sword costs 5, doesn't it? Go play the Timeless Witness. I'm okay with that getting countered. It goes to the graveyard. Guess we'll get the Crux of Fate. What's he gonna return? Soul Harder? Fibblethip, he gets a bunch of cards. Nah, Soul Harder is kind of what you want in that deck. That Teferi is really a problem. Don't have a way to get rid of it yet. He's going to gain 6 life, draw 2 cards. It's so good with Panharmonicon and Soul Herder. Yeah, I think we just get outvalued here. So he gets 2 cards from our hand. He can blink it again with Soul Herder, making damn near everything in our hand cost 2 more to cast. So Gnawbone costs 9 now. Probably gonna get the Crux of Fate. No, what was that? Oh, Meathook Massacre. Oh, this is unbearable. That's brutal, man. He can do that every turn to every card in our hand for the rest of the game. He probably has a counter spell. We're gonna be playing right into the counter spell too. But we might as well. That ultimate is gonna be really problematic if that goes off. I guess we gotta do this. That's brutal, dude. That's rough, man. I really don't see us winning this one now. Just the fact that he can control the board. He has a Panharmonicon. So everything that enters the battlefield, all his ETB triggers get 2 triggers instead of 1, which a lot of the Yorion ETB triggers are already good. Yeah, we're just getting dominated at this point. Elite Spellbinds us 2 more cards. Jesus. So unless we're drawing more than 2 cards every turn, he's just gonna keep putting... Oh, he can do it again? Those cards don't return until next to my end step, right? But still, wow, that's just really good. Now, Meathook Massacre is out of reach. Yeah, we just get ran over here, dude. There's no. We're facing. I mean, we're mana screwed. We're facing an uphill battle with our stuff costing 2 more to cast. Everything costs 2 more to cast. Everything in our deck minus will just be, hey, pay 2 extra to keep this. He's gonna alt this to Fairy at the end of the next turn. Just really solid Yorion build that he had there from the get-go. He went first, had Fibblethip turn 2. Our deck's really too slow to stop something like that. We're not really an aggro deck. Really like more of a mid-range deck in Jun, which is weird. Oh my goodness. So there's Yorion. Yeah, there's no stopping that, bro. The Fairy's gonna ult next turn. We're playing Kroxa, Titan of Death's Hunger. I don't know what the heck is up with us playing discard decks today. Let's mulligan this because we do not have a black source with all black cards in hand. I don't know what it is. Arena just loves to give us cards that we don't have lands for. They just love to give us that color. So if we have all black cards in our hand, we don't have any black lands. If we have all green cards in our hand, we don't have any green lands. It's like, what the hell? And it's not like I'm not running enough lands, because I am. Scheming Symmetry. I haven't seen that card played. Damn, what do we want to go get to put on top? I guess Harrow. We really need to ramp. We really need ramp. I guess Into the North. Oh well. Let's go get black. Get rid of Jax's. Maybe a little bit of Phyrexian Arena. A little bit of Blood Artist. So here's the issue with Ziatora. When you get down, if we didn't have the Phyrexian Arena, we wouldn't even be able to actually like draw cards, but the problem with Ziatora now is that we don't draw enough cards. I think that is another big issue with the deck. I mean, he's definitely going to have removal. Let's make the treasures while we can. Non-creature, non-land, so the Crux of Fate goes away. Don't even know if that's going to be useful. But he knows we have Gnawbone now, so you're probably going to try to get rid of Ziatora. Blood Sun? Okay, that's not the Blood Moon I was thinking about. Put on black side, I guess. We can play Goblin Archimancer and we can play the Gnawbone. Make a bunch of treasures. And this is just the deck going off. 10 treasures. If we had Ill-Gotten, is it Ill-Gotten Inheritance or is it the whatever the treasure card that lets us win games but having 10 treasures, we would have won. On our upkeep. That should probably be in the deck. As a separate win con? Decided not to. Plays Kroxa. Wow, yeah, that's GG's, man. Wow.